So we had friends over this past weekend and we got to talking about stuff and found out one of them watches like all our YouTube videos. Thank you very much for that, by the way. And a conversation came up about the cows. And she asked, why is it always Bridget out here with the cows, petting them, brushing them, looking after them, and that kind of stuff. And I thought that was a great question and great topic to kind of address. And I guess we'll just get right into it and tell you why it's always her out here with the cows and not me. So one of the reasons why most of the time you'll see Bridget out here with the cows instead of me out here with the cows is really because we harvest all our own cows here on the property. So one of the big things for me is I want to try and stay as disconnected as possible from the cows. So I will come out and pet Freya here and Bui and Joe and that, but I don't do a lot of it. I try to keep myself outside of the fencing and just let Bridget take care of them. Like I said, when we harvest them, it's me that does the harvesting. So if something happens or we have to harvest a cow, it's me that puts the cow down, does that kind of stuff. So I just always want to stay as disconnected as possible. And for our cows like Freya here and Bui behind us and Joe and Laura Lee over there, they're going to kind of be our long-term animals, but we never know what might happen. Like, we don't know if one of them might get injured, or it might be time to get rid of Joe and get a new bull or something like that. So again, it's kind of my way of staying disconnected so that it doesn't get as emotional when I have to harvest anyone, especially when it's the young cows, where it's Bridget that does the petting, the brushing, the leading, putting the halters on them, that kind of stuff. I don't do anything with the small cows because, again, if it's one that we are going to raise for meat, then again, I don't want to get emotionally connected to it. It doesn't mean I don't love them and that sort of thing. I do, I really do. Like, these guys are such a big stress reliever for us, but it's just, again, I try not to be the one who is the one who's always lovey-dovey with them. So it might be different for people who send their cows out to the abattoir or send them out to the butcher or that sort of thing. They're not kind of pulling the trigger themselves. You're still sending your cow away to be harvested, but you're not doing it yourself. So there's probably a little bit of a more disconnect there. So guys, I hope you find this kind of interesting to get the reason why it's usually Bridget out here petting the cows and not me. So that's really the big story on that. Anyway, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and get down there and leave a comment as well. Make sure you stay tuned for more of these big love muffins. Okay?